guys? Hello to our viewers around the world. It's Catch the Waves with Effie, and today for the first time, I have the CEO, the number one boss who is always right.
Oh, I love that. That's my slogan.
That's your slogan?
Yes.
Why do you always say that, sir?
Sometimes you have to believe in yourself and believe in your principles. It might be wrong at a certain point in time, but when you focus that your belief and your systems are right, you go with the flow.
You go with the flow. Well, that's lovely. Well, sir, today I want us to discuss something that is going to be based on this tweet. So I'm just going to quote the tweet and then we're going to discuss about that. So this guy says that why do women hate themselves so much? If you can't naturally show your cellulite, stretch marks, natural hair, tabby, skin tone, saggy breast, and need wigs, makeup, nose job, and all those things, who must love you? Why must a man love a fake and surgical clown? Why should men have issues with how women, take care of themselves, or why we do all this body augmentations? Isn't it my body?
To augment your body to look beautiful, it's not a big of an issue. But I think men basic principle is that sometimes your natural body, you need to appreciate it. Now, this tweet, I understand why this tweet is there, because sometimes trying to augment your body for it to look perfect, it can go wrong. Like there are men who, for instance, like me, I like women with stretch marks. I like women with natural hair. You understand? So if you try to change the looks of you naturally, I wouldn't be too worried, but it doesn't suit me that much in terms of my belief system.
Does it make you feel like maybe the woman does not love herself enough? Do you feel like it's self-hate? That's the reason why we would have to go to the extent of doing a BBL, nose job, all those things?
Cool. I think it wouldn't be self-hate, but external pressures and peer pressures also, how do you call it, attributes to that. Because some might say, I feel like I have to cover my stretch marks because it's not nice, because somebody is making that person feel less of a person.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I believe that if you're a young adult, let me use that English, young adult female, you have to, the only person or the only people who can make you feel less of a person are the people closer to you. When I say people closer to you, even if you have a boyfriend, your boyfriend is the only person who can tell you that, okay, can you please add a little bit of flavor to your body? Or but then if you go on the broader horizon and you're saying that, hey, people are complaining about my stretch marks, and you change it, to me, I don't see it as something genuine. You don't have to live to please people. So I think why most women do that, to appraise their body, is one, to let the outside world be appreciative of their body, which to me does not make sense.
But I think it's because of, as you said, the pressure that is out there. Social media standards actually now make us want to do all those things. But also at the same time, most men treat women who have, changed their body, they give them a princess treatment. And then again, now the very same men will say, why should we do 1, 2, and 3?
Good. When you try to add a little bit of makeup to your body to make it more attractive, at the beginning, it suits the eye of the viewer. When I say viewer, in science we have the observer and the viewer. But remember, everything that is artificial has got side effects, regardless of what. So have you looked into the side effect? Does it have a long-term effect? Does it have a long-term depreciation of what you've done? So to me, I said at the beginning it might look perfect, but it might go wrong. Maybe after a stipulated time, you see that beauty of what that thing brought to beautify your body might defray and now start causing more damage to your body. Don't let us talk about cancer. It will make you more uglier. So I think in my own perspective, it goes 50-50. Women have right to appraise their body, right? I wouldn't have a problem. They must also look at the holistic approach. Don't do it too much to cause damage to yourself. Do it in such a way that it wouldn't have a long-term effect. But then for you guys to appraise your body, I don't think it's much of a big issue. It really gives you self-confidence, because some people are having certain things on their body that makes them to lose their self-confidence.
Yes. And our esteem will
your esteem
lower and all. But now my problem is, why should a man feel like what I am doing to myself is wrong? Because I know that at times we do things because we want to be appealing, obviously, to the opposite gender. But then also, what about because I want to do it? I feel like if I go and reduce my nose, I'll look more attractive, not to the next person, but to myself.
I don't want to be biased. I want to be sitting on the fence so that I avoid taking sides. I don't think somebody trying to appraise oneself, another person must have a big issue about it. So some men who have got issues about them, I think they've also got big problems. Why must you have issue about it?
Yeah, especially if I'm not using your money.
Exactly. But with me, if you're my woman and you do that, I've got phobia with scars. So even to date a woman who's got cesarean, I'm sometimes scared. I feel like when I'm sleeping on top of it,
it will open up.
You get my point. So with some of us, we don't go with the flow of adding makeup. But if you're my woman and you want to do it, I don't have a problem. So far as you raise your self-esteem to be a bit higher, and you don't have low self-esteem, and then you don't lose the right English word, you don't lose yourself.
You lose yourself, that's true.
You get
that's true, because I know of this lady, I think she's an American. I think her breasts are this big, and at some point she was now not allowed to.
I've watched that
to be in a plane. They just told her no.
Yeah.
Because these things, as you said, they have side effects.
Yeah, because
I know of somebody who also they died. I think I saw it in one of the shows. As the plane was taking off, the silicone just burst.
Yeah.
But now lately, these young girls, that's what we are saving our money for.
We
want to go and fix ourselves because we are seeing that the rich men love that.
That is what I'm saying. It's from the peer pressure and the environmental effect that comes with women going for certain people with certain body type. So now you, the next person, if you don't have boobs, sorry to say this, women, boobs and bumps, you say, oh, okay, I can grab Kobe easily because Kobe likes boobs and bumps, and that's what makes people to go in for such things. But in effect, I think a little bit of makeup on your body, I think it's fair. So far as you're not using my money, it's fair.
Why not? Why shouldn't I not be using your money?
I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like it. So I wouldn't be part and parcel of the
whether she does it or she doesn't do it.
So far as whatever money I'm giving you, you can save and do your own thing. But I wouldn't have too much say in them, because let me tell you one secret about relationship that people don't know. That is why now we don't have marriages. Men must understand that the days of controlling women are over. Because women feel they don't want to play second fiddle to anything in a relationship. You understand the English I spoke? Second fiddle, because in the sense that back in those days in our mother's time, when we say sit, lie, cook. No, it doesn't play like that. So men, let me tell you, when these people want to go and do all this makeup to your body and body stitches and then appraise their body, do not have too much of a problem. The only thing you advise them not to overdo them and tell them the side effect. But you manning up doing your manhood in terms of telling them that they are ugly and blah 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 is not a problem. Also, you men, stop also judging their body for them to go and do it. Say, yo, why is your boob small? Then the person now lives under undue and severe pressure and wants to do it.
Yeah,
so
true.
You see, all these things are caused by men. In effect, it's a problem for men.
Amen.
You understand?
Now I get it right. So you say the boss is always right,
The
because
boss
what you said now
Yes.
is right.
We men, we are a problem. Very, very big problem. That is why I have a saying, women out there, I have a white beard. I know I'm cute, but I have a white beard. You know why I told my workers I cannot, my producer here, producer. Is producer listening?
Yeah, he's listening, so he's listening.
Okay. To stay with a woman, it would be a problem for me. Because certain ideologies of me, you might not like. Producer, you might not. You know why I keep on saying producer? Because I have warned the producer. He's got a lot of girlfriends, not girl lovers, girlfriends. And I told him to say, choose the one that is wealthy. I'm changing what you're saying now. And then he asked me, why must I choose one that is wealthy? I said, because women are saying what we can do, they can do best. So now we also date women who are rich. Like the way, yes, like the way they want to date men who are rich. So there are men out there who are also looking for rich girls. And then we know that we go 50-50 in the relationship.
So you are bringing this 50-50 topic again.
Yes, and I want to talk about that because I have urged everybody under me to not date a poor girl. It wouldn't work anymore because they are saying to us that, yo, I wouldn't stay with a guy in one bedroom. Okay, fair enough. I also not date a girl who doesn't have a car. I'm sorry, my girl. I'm not saying go and buy a car, but if I want to date you, I need you to drive your limousine.
My boss is going to make sure my paycheck
Thank you.
up there.
Don't worry. Then
My paycheck.
Yes.
I'm so happy he's actually saying these things. I am so happy.
No.
Because now it means I'm going to get a car.
Yes.
From the business.
Yes.
It's going to be funded by him. Everything paid by all expenses.
No problem. Then if you get all these accessories from me, then we are good to we can date. Because you know why? Going to the shop to buy chicken and meat is very expensive from one person's pocket. So I feel like when I'm dating you and you are rich or you're self-sufficient, don't let me say rich even, self-sufficient.
Yes.
The pressure will come down. So my BP levels will now reduce in terms of buying. So I think sorry viewers, we are not changing the topic, but let's not forget, disclaimer, every view and opinion is coming from us,
yes,
not from Foritech online television.
Yes.
And I feel like we did not advertise the company that is sponsoring us, the Foritech IT solution.
Yes.
That provides extensive graphic design and corel designs, offshore offset printing and UV printing, ID card designs. Our contact number start with a 011, which is found below the screen. Please subscribe, comment, tell us where we are going wrong. If English connotation. Remember, I'm an English perfection. English connotation. Remember, I went to a decided college, not Cape Tech, where they speak backward English. You know what is a backward English?
The one that our producer speaks.
Yes, because sometimes you say LOVS, you miss my beautiful face instead of handsome. I was listening to it today. Remember, if our English dialect is a bit wayward, you correct us. We are open up for we are opinionistic people. We are open up for criticisms, and then we're not bullies. Because of you guys, you are there. Subscribe, and we bring you the best. My host here is one of the finest girl. I was just gossiping about her about the hairs around the leg. She never knew. So I say if she's got hairs around the leg, what about the main deal? She's very pretty. So viewers, we're not deviating, but we're trying to talk about anything concerning women. Men out there, do not let women feel inferior in terms of their body. You know one thing about me, I'll defend women at all costs. You know why? Men are problem. They don't want peace.
Amen.
You understand? And then women out there too, do not be solely headed because I'm talking for you. Also stop following rich boys. Stick to your one-bedroom boyfriends who love you. People like us with a little bit of coins in our pocket who mistreat you. Stop following us. I'm not saying me, I'm still single. Stop. No, I'm not single. Stop following us. Okay.
I have nothing to say. My boss has said everything. And I love what he said, that as a woman, if you feel like doing anything that you want to do, it's okay, as long as it makes you happy. Just avoid doing it just because the other person said 1, 2, 3,
exactly.
Or maybe a friend of yours, or maybe your husband or your boyfriend felt like, no, your body is not right. Try to make yourself happy, because the other person is not going to make yourself happy. If it means going to the gym, working out, build up that body, because all those things at the end of the day, they have consequences.
Exactly.
Well, from me and my boss right next to me, that's a thank you. And please, guys, subscribe and make sure that you follow us on all our social media platforms.
Exactly.
Thank you.
My producer, cheers.